friends, I'm Madeline. In today's video, we're going to be doing a core workout for older adults. Core strength is important for all age groups. That doesn't stop as we age. So it's important to be able to find core exercises that you can do properly without injuring your back or your wrists or your knees or other parts of your body. In today's workout, we'll be doing 8 exercises, 2 rounds. Most of these exercises can be done laying on your back, on the floor, on a couch, or on a bed, but we will be using some type of bench or chair to do some modified planks and mountain climbers. If there's something that's just not working for you, make sure you find a way to modify or skip it. You want to make this workout your own. Don't feel obligated to do it exactly how I'm demonstrating on this video. If you're new here or if you haven't yet, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Alright guys, let's do it. This first exercise, we're going to come down onto our backs. The foundational part of this exercise is what's happening with your hips. So making sure there's not a tunnel under your low back, you're going to tip your pelvis under, engaging your low belly muscles, but you're not bearing down. You're just trying to draw those belly muscles down towards the floor as you draw your low back down towards the floor. And then we're going to start marching our legs, trying to keep that pelvis as stable as you can. Don't let that low back come up. Okay, next exercise, we're staying on our backs, maintaining that position of your pelvis with the core engaged, and we are going to step it up just a little bit. You can use your hands on the ground for support. We're going to bring both legs up into a 90-90 tabletop position. If you bring your legs a little bit closer to your body, that's going to make it a little bit easier. If you want it a little harder, you can take those legs a little further away from your body. But we're going to find kind of a happy position where the knee is pretty much straight above the hip. Is a good spot, and we are going to hold this position with that low back down nice and flat and the core engaged.
Sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Sweet, yeah I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Oh what a rush each time you catch me, chasing after the way you love me. Color my life up like confetti. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I shouldn't want it. I keep on falling right into your door, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet.
Our next exercise, on our back again, same position of the pelvis, same core engagement as the previous exercises. I'm going to have you put your feet right next to one another and right in line, so one's not in front of the other. And then we're going to let one knee fall out to the side, just as far as it wants to fall without really forcing your hip. And then we're going to let the other knee fall out to the side. Your goal is to keep the leg that's not moving nice and still. Don't let it get pulled over towards the knee that's falling out to the side.
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes please, love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it.
This next exercise is a partial sit-up. So you can put your hands across your chest, you can put them back to support your neck, but without yanking on your neck. We are going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, just until your shoulder blades start coming off the ground or off the bed, whatever you're using. We're going to hold 5 seconds, roll one vertebrae back down. Keeping that low belly again nice and tight. That's your foundation, that's your stability. Coming up, 5-second hold, and rolling back down.
'Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
Our next exercise, coming up into a tall sitting position. You can use the back of your legs as you roll down if this way I'm going to show you is too difficult. Finding that pelvis tucked under, you're not arching in that low back. Keeping the core muscles engaged, we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're rolling all the way down, especially the bottom needs to go very slowly. And then when you get to this position, you can use your elbows and your hands to get you back up. So we're focusing on that down part, lowering as slowly as you can, rolling that vertebrae.
Can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
For our next one, coming fully back down onto your back, knees are bent, feet are flat, core muscles engaged and tight. Taking those hands right next to each other, we're going to reach to the outside of the left knee, reach to the center of the knees, reach to the outside of the right knee, back through center as you make your way over to the other side. Just reaching as far as you can. Maybe your shoulder blades don't come all the way off the ground, and that is just fine. Our next exercise, we need a bench or a chair. Putting those hands on the surface that it feels comfortable for you. We are going to hold a plank. You can hold with a tall plank. You want to come forward so that your shoulders are right over your wrists and not past, not behind. Or you can also come down onto your elbows on that surface. Tucking that pelvis under, keeping the hips about level with the shoulders and not letting them sink down into this position, because that is going to cause you some pain in your back. Last exercise, using our bench again, this time making sure that you're up on your hands. We are going to drive alternate knees in towards your chest. Keeping that same pelvic tuck, so instead of being here, we're tucked under, core is nice and engaged. It's almost as if your rib cage and your hip bones, instead of sinking apart, they're going to come towards one another as you drive those hips, those knees forward. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout, learned some new moves to strengthen your core. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see something similar, I have a whole bunch of other videos on this channel or over on my Instagram page. Hope to see you in the next one.